Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Arlene. Today I have something super special. We are making my version of Ramen Zoodles. See what I did? We're using zoodles. Anyways, there's a very popular restaurant here in the East Coast, and I think there's one in Northern California called Ramen, and it's super duper popular. People wait in line for 30-40 minutes for soup. It's soup. So today we're not gonna wait in line, and we're gonna try to recreate the ramen zoodles. Okay, let's get started. And as usually in the description box, there's a little triangle. Click on it right under my name. Click on it, and the recipe, the breakdown of the recipe, and your measurements show up for the recipe. I am cooking for 2 today, but the recipe that I give you is for 1. Okay, let's get started. The first thing we're gonna need is 2 hard-boiled eggs. It's supposed to be soft boiled, like when you cut it in the middle, the little yolk should be a little, not runny, but soft. I could never get it done soft, so I think they're gonna be hard boiled, but the taste will be there. So 2 hard boiled eggs, or soft boiled eggs. We're gonna do bok choy, and I bought baby bok choy. This is just Chinese lettuce, and it's super delicious. If you can't find bok choy, you can use any other lettuce that you like, really. Just check the measurements because the measurements for this particular and another salad might be different, okay? Baby bok choy. We have some chopped scallions. We have our zoodles that I already noodled, and I'm using summer squash today, but you can use the zucchini, the green one, whatever you have. We have some minced ginger and minced garlic, fresh both. We have some bean sprouts, some fresh sliced white button mushrooms. I just cleaned them a little with a paper towel and sliced them, but they come already sliced if you prefer that. A tiny little bit of sesame oil, very tiny. Some vegetable broth, and I used low sodium, but if you don't like vegetable broth, you can use chicken stock or beef stock or seafood stock, whatever stock you like. But I'm using vegetable just to keep with the theme. And some wasabi. This is super duper spicy, so if you don't like spicy, you can totally omit this. I'm gonna do my husband's with wasabi, and I'm gonna do mine with sriracha, just because this is a little too spicy for me. Okay. Let's take everything back into the stove and get started. We got everything in the back of the kitchen. In a tall pot, the first thing that I'm going to do is add my sesame oil. Now, this is very potent, so be careful with your measurements. I'm cooking for 2, so I'm going to use 2 teaspoons. And this is going to, if you don't have sesame oil, just use regular olive oil, but I really recommend it because it gives it that flavor that you're looking for. To that, we're going to add our ginger and our garlic. And we're going to simmer really quick. We don't want it to burn, but we want those 2 to release their flavor. Just be very careful that you don't overcook it because it'll burn. Okay, now to that, we're going to add our vegetable broth or chicken broth, whatever you have. And we're going to stir really good. We're going to combine all those flavors together and let the broth heat up a little. To that, we are going to add our bok choy, all of it, and this is going to wilt down. And I'm going to leave a few leaves for decoration at the end. I'll show you because I want this to be true to the restaurant style. We're going to wilt the bok choy. And this is going to turn, it's sort of like spinach. It's going to turn super soft. Oh my gosh, it looks so pretty. I can already tell. I've been doing a lot of research on this restaurant, looking at their recipes, their ingredients, what's the big deal about it. And I said, I got to recreate that because I'm not about to wait 40-45 minutes in line for soup. No, that's not me. Okay, it's looking like it's wilting down a little. We're going to start adding everything else. We're going to add our bean sprouts, and of course we're going to leave a few for decoration at the end. Some button mushrooms, and of course I'm gonna leave a few. We're gonna add our noodles and the scallions, and you also want to leave a few for decorations. I'm gonna put all that together, and we're gonna stir this. Now it appears that my soup, it's not soupy enough, it doesn't have enough liquid, so I'm gonna add a little bit of water. Just a little bit of water at a time. This soup is not liquidy, but it's not just all vegetables. You want to have a little bit of the broth. Ah, yes. It's looking like the pictures. It's getting there. And of course, traditionally they use the regular rice noodles, but we're making this compliant to our plan. So we're gonna use our zoodles. Okay, we're gonna let this simmer for about between 5 and 7 minutes, and I'll be right back to show you what it looks like. The soup is finished. Let me show you. It looks beautiful, and there's some liquid still left over. You see the bok choy? It's kind of like the spinach. It just wilts down quite a bit. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to plate this, because you want to keep this true to the restaurant. Okay, in a little bowl, and I bought this little Chinese bowl with the little spoon. We're not missing anything today. Okay, in this bowl, we're gonna add our mixture, our soup, and you wanna have a little bit of everything, including some of the liquid. You don't want too much, but you want some of the liquid to show. Okay, beautiful. There you have it. Okay, to that, we're gonna add the bok choy that we reserved right on top, because that's how they serve it. From all the pictures that I've seen, this is what they do. We're gonna add some of the mushrooms on the other side. It's getting there. And some of the bean sprouts and scallions on the other corner. I don't know why they do it like this, but this is what they do, and this is what I'm doing. Beautiful. And then with the wasabi, I reserved a little bit of the liquid from the soup. Just put it in a little dish and add my wasabi. And then you just mix it, because it's a paste, so we want to dissolve it. We want the entire soup to taste like wasabi, not just one bite. It is spicy. This will open up your sinuses if you're having a sinus problem right now. Okay, it's completely dissolved, and we're gonna drizzle it over the top. Beautiful. And now we're gonna get our hard-boiled eggs. I told you they were gonna be hard-boiled. We're gonna place them on the side. This is exactly how they do it in the restaurant. Beautiful. And there you have it, guys. My version of the ramen zoodles. Delicious, and you didn't have to wait in line. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on my next video. Enjoy.